truly, there are very many trends that are now in the market. That's in the tile business and construction. One of the trends being digital inkjetted printed tiles. These would call tiles that are created for premium and unique designs, replicating materials like marble, wood. For example, when you come to Mirage, you find those kind of tiles. Tiles that look like wood, but they're actually tiles and not wood. And those that look like marble, but they're not actually marble. Okay. And they literally do the same job as the wood would have done and the marble would have done. Number two being that we also have large format tiles. These are tiles that are used in commercial and open spaces. Large format, for example, we have tiles that are being used in hotels, tiles that are being used in commercial buildings, but pretty large. Previously, we had the biggest size being 600 by 600, but now we have sizes up to 1,800 by 1,200. That's one of the largest tiles we have right now. Now, that's also another trend. Then we also have what they call antibacterial tiles. Antibacterial tiles. Yes, these are also gaining popularity. These are used in commercial spaces like hospitals, residential areas where hygienic conditions are crucial. Where the place has to be kept clean and all that. So those are some of the trends right now that are in the market.
There is something I usually see, and this is quite a personal experience when it comes to using and encountering quality and durability for tiles. The tendency to fade in certain areas and not specifically where you would expect. For example, the arcades themselves, you can say a lot of people are moving by.
Yes.
But some arcades or busy places, the tiles never fade, while in others, they fade. They
fade, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true. There are tiles that fade, and there are reasons that's why these tiles do fade. One of the reasons being either the tile is not of good quality. That is one. We have very many tiles on the market. And I need our dear viewers to understand and to know where to get good quality tiles. And that's one place definitely, that is Mirage Tiles. So unless otherwise, but the other reasons being, one, moisture also fades a tile. How is that? Excessive moisture can lead to discoloration, and particularly if tiles are not properly sealed. By sealing, I mean the materials that are used to install the tiles. And most especially the grout that is used. If an engineer or a tiler uses less grout, that means water will penetrate your tiles, and this will cause fading at the end of the day. Then we also have what they call chemical reactions. People need to know what tile goes where. If you have, let's say, a workshop and you handle chemicals and all that, there's a certain tile you need to tile in this place. Not every tile goes there. So these are some of the things that that affect and unfade the tile. Then there's also what they call wear and tear. Heavy foot traffic, improper cleaning, and abrasive materials can wear down the tiles. So in all, we need to know what goes where and what is used to control this from happening.
Okay. Madam Jane, when it comes to customers understanding what ought to be used where, there is something we find as Ugandans. You're walking about and then you enter an entertainment spot. It could be an eatery, and then you see tiles all over. And when you go to the restrooms, you find the same tiles, and you're like, what is this? Do you advise your customers on where and how to use them?
Yes, we do advise our customers on where to use such a tile, but unfortunately, the mistake our customers do, some might, like you find someone buying so many tiles or tiles in large quantity, so when he gets leftovers, he takes them to a different, to a place where it's not supposed to be used. For instance, he might tile his bathroom and toilet, then the leftovers are taken to the kitchen, which is not right. But when you come to Mirage, we advise you on which tile to use where. We give that advice, and we give it free of charge. And I advise our customers, always consult us when you come to our place. Ask which tile should I use in which place. So we go on, we direct our people.
Okay. Now there are big projects where, like I alluded to a little bit earlier, a person that is building a house for his family is different from the guy who is setting up an industry. You know, all these are coming with very specific needs in as far as the tiles are concerned. What are the special arrangements you have in terms of payments?
During this Independence Bonanza, we as Mirage Company, we put a special arrangement for those big projects. For instance, schools, hospitals, mosques, churches. We are encouraging them to come to our place, and people with big projects. We have a special arrangement for them. Don't be there and wait until you raise money to tile your project or a church or a school. Come to us. We have a special arrangement for those people during this period. Yes.
Okay. Let me just return to Flavia very shortly before we enter the final bend of our discussion. Accidents that occur. People slide on tiles, and we've had cases of people dying because they fell in the bathroom. Many of these bathrooms have tiles. I want you to talk to the Ugandan there. Maybe we can understand how we can avoid these accidents by the choice of tiles that we use.
Definitely. Excuse me. That is very true. First of all, with such spaces, we need to know that we do not use slippery tiles in places that especially have a lot of water. Most of these accidents happen in bathrooms mainly. So one, our clients need to know, our viewers out there that plan to tile, need to know that when you're tiling your bathroom, you need to use a slip-resistant tile. These are called matte tiles. So when buying your tiles, choose a tile with a textured or matte finish, which can provide better traction than glossy tiles. That is one. Two, if you so happen that you've already tiled with a tile that's a bit slippery, they're what we call anti-slip coatings. You can use that as well. These are rough in texture. They help, and they would also help curb the problem of slipping. Then we also have materials that we sell, even at Mirage we have them. We call them anti-skid carpets. People should learn to use these. The people don't even know what they're for, but we try to teach them and let them know what they're used for. And just in case this person has already tiled and they don't want to take off their tiles, they can also use the anti-skid carpets. There's what we call grab bars and handrails. These are also installed in bathrooms and toilets, whereby if someone is going to sleep, they can hold on to that bar and not fall, basically for some bit of support and all that. So I think our people should learn that these things are very essential, not just seeing them in a sanitary shop like what we have in Mirage and not knowing what they're for. But I think we're going to take it over us to teach them, and so they can understand and use them as well to prevent all these accidents.
All right. Lastly, Madame Jane, when it comes to the country's economic transformation, so many people in the private sector are at the front, and the construction sector itself has taken, well, more like a leading role. People are building houses for the family stay. People are building shopping centers, malls. The public service is also, embarking on so many things, hospitals. I think, what would you say is the greater contribution that you are making to the nation?
Mirage as a company has, by the way, Mirage has contributed a lot because it has curbed the problem of unemployment. At Mirage, we have a lot of employees, over 200. So that one, we have helped the nation to curb unemployment. Two, Mirage is one of the large taxpayers in Uganda. So by paying taxes, taxes are used to build roads, construct hospitals, and so many other things. So it has really contributed a lot, and it has helped raise the standard of living of our people by providing tiles at low costs. Because for us at Mirage, we have tiles of all costs. Yes, so anyone, whoever wants to tile a house should come to Mirage because we have affordable tiles. So we've raised people's standards of living, and we give credits to our customers, so no one can say, I can't afford a tile. You can come to Mirage and you're able to get you're able to be helped. We allow people who pay in installments. You can keep depositing your money in small bits until you collect enough and you come and take tiles. So we've really helped the nation.
Okay.
as far as tiling is concerned.
All right. Thank you very much for bringing us up to speed with what Mirage Tiles is up to. I like the redefining quality, safety, as well as style in the product range that you do offer. Many thanks. Jen Nabukera, Manager, Mirage Tiles, and Flavia Nabukonde, Head of Sales at Mirage.
I beg to give the contact.
The contact?
Yes.
Please do.
Mirage, if you need, you can reach us on 0754 434566 or 0779 893099. Mirage, we are located on Murana Road, opposite Uganda Bati, Bugolobi, Chinatown. Only we have just one branch.
Okay, there you have it. That emphasis must be taken very seriously. One branch. Let nobody come up in Koboko and tell you they're working for Mirage. All right, that will do it for this business update. Stay with us. We'll be continuing with discussions on the arts here on Morning at NTV.